and gentlemen, welcome to Institute of International Management, National Chongqing University. Thank you for attending our 2013 graduation ceremony. I'm Gloria from Mongolia.
And I'm Chris from the United States. We are the MCs for this morning's event.
Before we start the ceremony, let me kindly remind you to turn your cell phones off or switch to silent mode. Thank you for your understanding.
We expect this commencement to last about 4 hours. Before the program begins, first of all, thank you all to the friends and family that have traveled far and wide to attend and watch our students graduate. And thank you to the professors and their families and our distinguished guests. Now, let us welcome our graduating students of 2013.
Everyone, please stand up and give a big applause for our graduating students. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, graduates of 2013. Welcome to the graduation ceremony. We are all delighted to share your honored time of achievement.
Thank you. Now it's time to honor our distinguished professors.
Professor Victor Chen, Director of IMBA.
Professor Hao Chi-Ding.
Professor Dan Zhang.
Professor Wang Yu.
Okay, now for the first speech. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our Student Council President, Mr. Sang-Won Jung, for our opening remarks.
Time goes by fast. Professors, graduates, and guests. Today's graduation marks not only end but the beginning. You are the hope for the future, and now is the beginning of the fulfillment of the future. While I have studied in IMBA for 1.5 years, I have learned a lot. Not only business knowledge, but also I learned something that I cannot learn from textbooks. Especially as I serve for IMBA Student Council, I have learned how to cooperate, respect, and help each other. Not only that, I got a chance to interact more with faculty members, staffs, and foreign and local students. And all the time, I am happy communicating with them. This kind of experience is so valuable that I cannot forget in my life. When I arrived here at first, my senior, he is also Korean, he said IMBA is like a family. I could not understand because I thought we are so different. We have different background and different culture. How this kind of group can be considered family. Now I totally agree with him. I do not care who you are, where you are from, what you did, as long as you know how to respect others. We can be strongly connected like a family. This is my favorite part in IMBA program. As I mentioned, the biggest thing that I got in IMBA is the people here. I hope everyone keeps in touch with one another, so in the future, beyond our friendship, we can be business partner and help each other. Last, Chris, Gloria, Lati, Budi, Daniel, Danny, Jonty, and Pui. Thank you very much. Even though you guys are so noisy in our meeting, I love you guys so much. I cannot do any good jobs without your help. Time really goes by fast. My speech is finished. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, Mr. President. We also love you so much. And now it's time to start the welcoming remarks. May I present you the Director of the Institute of International Management, Professor Jeong-Ching Victor Chung.
Good morning. I think a lot of graduates, the first day when they came to NCKU IMBA program, probably that was a long journey to them, and they couldn't wait to begin and to finish. Just like I couldn't wait to give my speech, just you saw. I've been thinking about how to give a good talk. Last week I was in Thailand, Phuket Island. That was a wonderful time. I've been to Thailand 5 times now, and I very much enjoy the time in Thailand. And actually, I try to think why every time I travel, I feel rejuvenated so much. Because I like the culture, I like a very different culture, just like I enjoy the environment in IMBA and NCKU. I think most of the graduates understand what I'm saying here. The diversity, the cultural resources here, I think is a wonderful resource to all of you, to all of us. I have 3 things I want to share with you. And that happens to be in our domain name. Okay, what is our IMBA domain name? You know, IMBA. NCKU, .edu, the three things I want to mention is EDU. Okay, this stands for education. But the first E is well, this is your graduation day. But after the day, you will be facing a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties ahead of you. So the first E is embrace the challenges, embrace the difficulties. Okay, do not be afraid of them. Every time I face a difficulty, a challenge in front of me, I tell myself, this is my learning time. This is my learning time. This is the opportunity that the God wants me to grow up, wants me to become a better man in my life. Okay. The second one, D, is dream. Okay. Dare to dream. Dream a lot. Dream big. Right? And I think this is the wonderful moment that maybe you have been dreaming a lot, but from this day on, you can dream bigger. Okay. You can have a wonderful dream for your life, for your family, even for your future generations. Okay, if without dream, how can you achieve anything first? So set up your goal, dream big. That's the second one. The third one is unite. Unite yourself. Unite everything. Okay. NCKU alumni is best known as the welcome employees. Okay, in Taiwan. Okay, I think our IMBA program, because of our diverse student body, when you graduate, when you go to the world, then the alumni actually started to distribute in the whole globe. So if we can unite, stay in touch with each other, right? And we can utilize each other's resource, get everyone's help. And from time to time, we do need that. Right? Someone in Taiwan said that, well, first of all, NCKU is one of the only top 2 comprehensive universities receiving a big grant from the Ministry of Education in Taiwan. We are one, okay. The other one is National Taiwan University. Someone said that the alumni of the other one, NTU, the alumni are like coconut trees. Okay, they are tall. Every tree is getting tall, and only trying to do best on themselves only, individually. Okay. They don't work out together, they don't try to provide help to the juniors, okay? And that is totally different in NCKU. NCKU alumni are like banyan trees, okay? We provide a good shade, right? To cover other people, right? When it rains, when the sunshine is too harsh, people can get a good protection because of good shade. Because of what? Because of our spirit of uniting. Okay, unite everyone together, stay in touch, helping each other. In the future, I hope you can remember this EDU. It's very easy to remember. Okay. Also, that implies that lifetime learning is also very important. We professors every day still do research, still learn something. Okay, so these are the things I want to share with you. Good luck. Have a nice future. We have a very special guest today. That is Professor Wan Yi-Wu. He is the father of the IMBA program. Let's welcome him to give us a nice speech.
Thank you, Dr. Chen, and all the distinguished professors. And really congratulate all of the PhD students and master students that you are going to be graduate today. Congratulations. And also, I would like to send regards to all the family members that your children are graduate today. This is really a wonderful time that you all to be here. I really could be the father of this program. About 10 years ago, I found this program. And in the first year, we have only 10 students. And we also have such kind of graduation ceremony in this room. And it is very simple and very moving, actually. But I'm very happy to see that after 5 years of my director in this program, I stepped down and followed by Dr. Han as the director, and finally now Dr. Chen as the director. And seeing that the program has been progressed a lot, that today's ceremony is much different from the way we have done in 10 years ago. Therefore, I would like to congratulate you again. But on the growth of this program, I would like to specifically thank for all the faculty members. Let's give a big hand to all faculty members for their effort. Because of them, the program can be progressed day by day. You know, there is a lot of difficulties to set up such a program with such kind of diversity. It is not easy that we have to put on a lot of effort and resources in this program so that the program can become such kind of program today. At this moment, I would like to follow Dr. Chen. From today, you are going to start your career. Actually, your career will be more longer than your learning career. And I would like to send you a few words. In addition to your professional expertise, it is very important that you set up your human relations. In the working career or academic career, relations is very important, especially as you study in a Chinese culture. We say 关系 is the most important one. We Chinese says 做事重要，做人更重要. That means to build up the expertise is very important. However, to build up the interpersonal relationships is even more important in your career that you have to follow. Therefore, as just Dr. Chen said, this is very resourceful period that you study here. You get a lot of relationships with different people in different countries. I hope you will appreciate on these resources, on these connections, and then based on this, you can build up more interpersonal relationship to help your expertise, to help your working careers. And as today, Dr. Chen says, EDU is very important. I will send you 4 words, A, B, C, D. A means more ambitious. When you go out and work, you're setting up your goal, you need to set a more ambitious goal. Because if you set a goal too low, your achievement tends to be low. Set a more challenging goals. Therefore, the first word I want to send you is ambitious. There's a saying that boys and girls be ambitious from different aspects. Number 2, B, I will send you the bright. Bright means to work more carefully. Try to, when you are in the student career, only 70 points will be okay. Or you like 80 points is very good. 90 points is excellent. And in the working career, it is normally asked you to have 100 points. And this is quite different. In the working career, you should be working more carefully, that do not miss anything. Sometimes you only miss one thing, then your career is failed. So in the career, be more bright, more conscious. Number 3 is C means confidence. Be confident. If you say, oh, this is so difficult from the beginning, then you're never confident on that, and you never can achieve the job. When I become the department head, I say I have no confidence. When I become the dean, I say I have no confidence. And finally, about 3 years ago, I become a president of Chinese Cultural University. I become no confidence. However, if I do not have confidence, how can I lead? How can I work as a leader and lead everyone to go ahead? Therefore, to do everything, to be a supervisor, a manager, or a president, you need to be confident and lead everybody. The confidence is built on your expertise, your cultures, and also your interpersonal relationship that all the people will support you and let you lead. Therefore, confidence becomes very important for you in the career. Finally, I will send you determinate as the D. Determined means don't work very hard in the beginning and finally just do not care. When you try to decide to do something, you need to go and then to insist on that until the last minute. And this is very important that many of you, many of us, work very hard, maybe 24 hours a day to pursue something. And finally, only 1 minute a day to pursue the same thing. And this is very, very bad. So, as a graduate, when I ask you to think again, be ambitious, be bright, be confident, and be determined. Thank you very much.
Oh, Professor, we would like to invite you to award our valedictorians. Okay. We are going to invite 2 exceptional students who have displayed exceptional work. We will award them with the high title of valedictorian. Please, everyone, welcome Bayu, William Suko, and Sarah Westman from Cambodia. And our other Victorian Vesna Sue. Thank you, Professor Wu.
Thank you. Congratulations for the valedictorian students. Now we would like to invite the valedictorian students to give their valedictorian speech. First, please welcome Bayu from University of Indonesia.
Good morning. All right, so last week I was told by one student council members that I have to prepare a speech. So that's why I'm standing here. Right? But you know, when I heard Professor Victor and Professor Wu speech, actually I became panicked. Right? Because most of the part of my speech is already delivered by them. So now I don't know what to say. I want to highlight about the valuable resources that we have here about the diversity and also the importance of interrelationship between us. So, perhaps I'll just share my experience there, experience here during my study in IMBA. When the first time I came here, there are a lot of things I might call it like prejudice or my opinion about people. Like these people from this country is like this, right? And I think most of you guys also have it, right? For example, I think you may think that Indonesians are very shy. In the class, they usually they don't like to sit in the front or in the middle. They usually sit at the side, so the professor cannot see them. And American or Westerner, they are outspoken and open-minded. And people from Thailand, Thai people are fashionable. And the girls are beautiful. Filipino, they are friendly. I think they have a lot of friends here. And then they are also really persuasive, right? And then they also like to party. I mean, that's my perceptions before. And then Vietnamese, they are a very good cook. But we don't know if it is true or not, right? It's just a hypothesis inside my head. So we have to test it, right? Whether it is supported or unsupported. Moderator, maybe it's so lucky for us. We are here in the IMBA, International IMBA. So a lot of people coming from different countries coming here to study so that we can learn more about them. So thanks for the professor. They always give us a group work. So because of group work, we know each other more, right? Even though sometimes we have to fight in the group, but still we learn about them, right? So we know more about people, like for Indonesian. Hypothesis 1, Indonesian is shy. It is partially supported. Because there are a lot of Indonesians who are really vocal, like to talk, right? Perhaps the shy one is only me. Also, from the first semester, I was attracted to Thai girls. So, my hypothesis, Thai girl is beautiful, is fully supported. Filipino, yeah, they are. We know, right? They are a very good public speaker, very persuasive. Always have a good presentations. Not all of them like party like I think before, but certainly they drink beers. So if you want to drink beers, just ask Filipino. They will come with you for sure. And then they also smart. Right? I know that some of Filipino in our batch, they won some competitions, like international essay competitions, business competitions, and also, yeah, don't forget, if you have a hard time with your thesis, whom are you looking for? Yeah, see? And then, Vietnamese, yeah, of course. Now finally I know why they are a good cook. Because they love kitchen very much. And yeah, So there are a lot of exceptional Vietnamese ladies here. For sure they are smart because they are MBA graduates, but at the same time they're also very good in cooking. Yeah. So single gentlemen, perhaps you can start to pick one of the candidate. Okay. So in the end, it's very valuable and wonderful 2 years here. And it wouldn't be happen if there is, it happens because of all of you guys here. So I will thank you to the professors and then to every student here. And I know some of you already did the final defense, so congratulations. You can really enjoy the graduation ceremony. And for those who haven't done it, good luck for you. Good luck for me too. Alright, so it's not about the destinations, but it's about the journey. And this is not the end of our journey, but this is just the start of our journey. Alright, thank you very much.
I tell you the brief story. When I come here at the first night, and tomorrow I want to go back. Because at that time I arrived at the airport, among Cambodian students, their professor come to pick them up at the airport. But for IMBA, they send one driver and we cannot communicate with each other. I lost the way. We don't know how to get singly dots number 6. At that time, I suppose that we can communicate with each other by using English. But they asked me my name in Chinese, and I said, no, it's not my name. Because my name is Su Vietnam, and Chinese name is Su Weina. So they just give me a name without inform me, so I don't know my name is. So lucky that at that night, about 1 o'clock, and I saw Cambodian people, they come from eating the McDonald's, and they walk on the way, on the road, and then I said that, yes, they are my friends, so just stop here, and then they bring me to the door. This is the first story. So I hope you, for the international student, need to deal with, first thing is culture. Yeah. And I also would like to thank you for all IMBA staff, that they are very working hard and support and try to deal with many different cultures. Yes, and also receive many complaints every day. As I know, many staff already quit because have a lot of high pressure on this job. So I think now the administration right here is much better. I really appreciate their help and their support. And another thing is IMBA program, I think Professor Uhi already talked, is 10 years right now. So I suppose today we will have a big ceremony because it's 10-year anniversary of the IMBA programs. So, and during the learning in IMBA programs, I have learned a lot from different cultures and different ideas, especially BRM course. It's true, because when I become a TA, I really very independent work. That means I have to deal with many things with them and different cultures. So I know how to be patient in order to achieve that course and complete successfully. So I hope I will not be TA next semester. But don't worry, Professor Uhi has a lot of resources. to support you guys. And it's really, if you have any really problem, we can email and raise some question to me. I will come to tell, but not too hurry. Don't send today and tomorrow you have to do something, so I cannot help. So I have to set up a little bit longer time for me to deal with the issue. And one more, the final is, I would like to say thank you to my advisors, Dr. Wu, that when he always encouraged us and let us work independently in order to graduate. This is very important work that you have to be independent. It's really important thing. You do not rely much on your advisors. This is based on my experience. Sorry, I'm not going to say anything about the other advisor. I just talk about my advisor. So I'm very, it is really important that we know how to lead ourselves. Yes, and he always provides us opportunity to develop how to graduate. This is very important. And finally, I would like to say thank you again to all of you to participate in this ceremony. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the part you came for. It's the awarding of our students with their diplomas. When they come up, please show your love and appreciation by applauding them, all of them.
For this special moment, please welcome our honorable professors to officially hand over the diploma to the students. All professors, please.
Graduates, please follow the directions of your ushers. You'll line at the bottom of the auditorium by rows, so follow the ushers' cues. Thank you.
We would like to kindly remind the family and friends to take pictures in a way that will least interfere our graduates. Thank you.
Vesna Su. Bo Samba. Eric Paulo Capistrano.
Juan Chuxing.
Lee Fong Hui, Leo.
Our president, Kang Won-jung.
Yuliawati Jen.
Fiona Kai Chun-yi. Abhinav
Linabel de la Cruz.
Martin Peck.
Maybelline Roselle Lim.
Melissa Puspasera.
Sorry. Mirhana Gabriel Santoya Ramali.
Chunti Nikung.
Elena. Jamie. Papa Son Shishu Shat.
Patamapon Sutikang. Nyum Min Turin.
Janet.
Pham Nhat Lim. Bùi Phồn Dung.
Randolph King Kua Kobankiat. Tatsawan Chinchanakan. Gia.
Dorothy Hailey.
Jay. Vladimir Kavis. Inchao Su Mendieta.
Iron Pangasuti.
Hudianto Wijaya.
Bùi Phun Sang. Christian Arinografa.
Daniel, Desmond, Devon, Foster.
Lun Zhang Guang.
Alex. Hannah.
Wu Huang Ha. Cao Phui Phùng.
Latifa Budi Pertiwi.
Melanie Ang Wong. 초등학생 어떻게 됐?
Wait.
정관태.
Tran.
윤티 초양.
And Ivy Chen.
Amazing. Yu Ying, Catherine.
Catherine. Dr. Lynn Charles.
Campaigning.
Orange. Let's give our graduating class one more round of applause. Thank you, professors, for joining us.
Thank you. Now let's proceed to the next program. We'll listen to messages from different students.
Now we will have some speeches from different students from across the world. And they're talking about their time and their experience at NCKU. Let's welcome the first student, Oren from Taiwan.
Okay, I'm really nervous now. Good morning, professors and friends and family of our students and beloved ones, and also our dear classmates. Good morning. I'm Oren. On behalf of local students, I would like to share my journey here at IMBA. My journey at IMBA might sound over the start, because actually I decided to register in IMBA because I heard the same advertisement on ICRT for 3 days in a row when I was driving to work. And I thought that it might be a message from above or from somewhere that said that I should make something different out of my working life and see where it will lead me to. The journey wasn't always pleasant, although it was full of excitement. And at the same time, there was a lot of frustrations or conflict between work, life, and even studies. However, the desire to drop out was overwhelmed by the excitement of knowing that I will be able to learn something new in class, which I will be able to adapt to my work. And also for the joy of being able to share different perspectives and learn from different people from different nationalities each day during the classes. We have different perspectives and we have different insights that we have never thought of. And this is what made us, our students here at IMBA, splendid. And here, our journey almost comes to an end. Hopefully, that we will all graduate formally with our thesis done. And here, on behalf of local students, I would like to address our special thanks to student councils who have tried very hard to accommodate to the needs of local students, and all the international friends who have invited us to participate in your cultural affairs, and to our members and also to the office assistants who have assisted us along the way and to accommodate to our schedules and to pay their very most understanding to our different situations. We really appreciate for the support and encouragement of professors and your effort trying to talk us into staying, not dropping out, and also your efforts to trying to make our thesis work, finally. Okay, so at the end of the journey, it is not the end, but also a start for a new journey. And I believe that we are all different now. Maybe not in perspective, but in a way that we will be able to face challenges in the future. Not because that we have already taken or chosen a different way at the beginning when we decided to enroll in IMBA, an international MBA program different from other ones, but also because of the memories we created and shared here at IMBA and all the differences that made us who we are today. And I would like to say, it's good to have you, 有你们真好. And I hope that we will be able to keep the invisible bound between us in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Oren. We would like to invite Zia to the stage.
Hello. Good morning, Professor, and all of my classmates. And well, first of all, I'm so excited now. Okay. First of all, thank you, student councils and all staff for organizing this graduation ceremony. Well, it's hard for me to be here because I have to summarize everything that happened during these 2 years in only 2 minutes, but I will try my best. I still remember my first month here. I think most of us will have the same problem, right? The biggest problem is about language, Chinese. For us, it's kind of like every language. I remember that maybe some of us, when you arrive here, you even know only ni hao and xie xie. And for me at that time, it's very hard just to go out to order some food. If without Bo or other friends that can speak English, what I use is only 我要这个. But the most complicated thing is just to order one tea. I don't know why there is many following steps just to get one tea. But anyway, I believe that after we graduation from IMBA, one of the Chinese Chinese sentence that we can say, the longest one is 我要买一杯红茶，半糖去冰或者 Talking about life and studying in IMBA, apart from acquiring the knowledge of management, I think I learned a lot and I gained many new experience here. I remember to be the IMBA student, you need not only presentation skill, but you also need the performance skill. From the first semester, you have to perform in the welcome party, right? Till the last semester, you also have to perform for your farewell party. So for me, IMBA teach me that IMBA is not only about business, but it's entertainment. And during this time last year in June, I remember that we have a big event. It is a dragon boat practice, right? Dragon boat competition. I also joined the dragon boat competition. What I learned from that race is not, no matter you win or lose, but the most important thing is synchronize. And during the time here, we have many cultural days from many others. What I learned from this cultural day is that I learned how unified we are. No matter which country you are from, you can fit in with Thai, Vietnam, and Indonesian perfectly. And moreover, during the time here, what I learned is that our family is not only in our hometown or in our country, but also here. You can find many new relatives here, like Mom Yuli, Mom Caroline, and Sister Kitty, and Uncle Martin, or Auntie Apple. So if I have to summarize life in IMBA in words, I will say that IMBA is entertaining, synchronizing, unifying, and family. So in the beginning of speech, actually I would like to say that the reason why I'm here is because I want to continue studying a master's degree. But actually I also have hidden agenda. I want to be here also for traveling. So many of my friends kept on asking that, actually Taiwan is so small. So are there any places that is interesting to visit? When I see from the pictures, the place looks so nice. Is it that nice? Well, pictures can be deceiving. But your eye definitely don't lie. But for me, destinations is not important. What important is that destination is great, but journey with friends make travel be worth it. So 2 years here is the biggest journey of my life so far. I would like to thank professors and all of the friends who laugh and cry together, who study and play, who share your problems or listen to my problems, who being my classmate, my group mate, and also my boss. And thank you for doing something crazy together, or invite me to join your crazy idea. Today, our trip in IMBA is almost reaching the end. So the last thing that I would like to say is thank you, and thank you all of you guys to be my great companions during these 2 years. Thank you for making the journal here so meaningful and wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Gia. We would like to invite Martin on stage. From the Czech Republic.
Years in IMBA and I still cannot turn on the microphone. But dear professors, dear graduates, dear family, and dear guests, my name is Martin Beck, or Uncle Martin. Thank you, Gia. Thank you. I come from Czech Republic, and it is my privilege that I can speak to you. So it's been 2 years. It seems unbelievable. It seems like yesterday. I remember I was sitting on the airplane flying to Taiwan. I was looking out the window and I was thinking, what am I doing? 2 more years at school? Are you serious? All my friends are already working, they're about to get married, have children, and you still want to stay 2 more years at school? Is it the right thing to do? Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. So first, my speech would be about many thank yous. So I would like to start with professors. You're great mentors to us, you change us, you teach us. So thank you, Professor Wu, for setting up this program. Thank you, Professor Chen, for running it. Professor Lin, for your great classes that I really enjoy. And thank you, Professor Don, for you too. You're a great man. I hope to be one day at least half man like you. So anyway, also thank you for Titi and Lexi, because they're doing a great job. And thank you the whole NCKU for having such a great program for international students. It was an honor to be here for the 2 years, and I'm very glad I had the privilege to become a Chindan. I'm also very grateful. I was able to join the school basketball team. We trained hard, we played hard, we sweat hard, we ran a lot, which I hate. I hate running, but I always played basketball and I couldn't get away from running. But it was an honor. I could represent NCKU. I met a lot of new friends. We traveled, we had fun. I learned some bad language too. And we traveled to Japan, which was probably like the top moment of the whole effort. Yes, speaking of involvement in the university's student life, activities, and being part of this institution, yesterday I had the honor to be part of the graduation ceremony. I'm sorry I didn't tell some of you did notice. So next time, Titi, I will listen to your advice. Probably I should have not kept it a secret, but I was very nervous. Yesterday. But it was unbelievable. After the ceremony, there were some students who came to me. They wanted to take a picture. A lot of people like to take pictures. I don't know why. And the student told me he was a chemistry major and he is learning Greek and Latin, which are very difficult languages. Okay, my grandparents used to learn Latin. It was compulsory at their time. And he's learning it, he told me, because it's going to help him in his chemistry major. And it helped me realize how bright all these NCKU students are, and it's really amazing to be part of this institution. So really thank you NCKU. Okay, next I would like to thank a few individuals here, either the ones who influenced me or who influenced all of us. So probably the first one, I'll start with Ernesto. You were the first one who I met here, even though really Kelvin was the first one I met here. It was in the store where you can buy everything just across the Prince dorm. But Ernesto was my first dorm mate. I remember he was brushing his teeth, and I came and I said, "Hey, where are you from?" So that was how we started. We kind of played the same weird sense of humor and everything. The next, I would like to thank Caroline and Woody. Caroline for being my little sister, even though probably everyone sees we're not really brother and sister. No, but if we are, that means that your mother is my mother. Hello, Missouri. Or should I say mom? Okay, Woody, thank you for your laugh. Can you laugh for us a little bit? Thank both of you for entering the light train competition with me, and I'm sure we'll have a good, interesting opportunity in front of us. Thank you very much. Next one. Okay. Next one, I would like to thank Mirhana. Beautiful, always smiling, has advice, and I will miss our lunches. Thank you very much. Randall. Congratulations on your award. I don't know if everyone knows, but Randolph received an award for his paper on human rights. Human rights? Are you serious? Okay, no, just checking. Good job. I know how hard you work on this paper. You deserve it. Eric. Everyone should give a hand to Eric. Should be carrying him around because he does so much for us and he is a true senior student. So thank you for your help. Thank you. The next one, Nui, Apple, Kenny, Viet, everyone. I cannot really name everyone, but all my Indonesian, Malaysian, Vietnamese, Thai, Filipino friends, Mongolian. I would need a long time to name every one of you. But also big thank to my Taiwanese friends because without you, you're welcoming us here. You're making us feel at home. So thank you very much for being here for us. And lastly, I would like to thank the Student Council for doing a great job, for preparing many events, for preparing this ceremony. I am sure you are also happy and you can see the results of your work. It's been nice, great job. Thank you guys. Then my parents, my family, they're not here, but they can feel my hugs. And I would like to thank OIA, the Office of International Affairs, that they take care of us and they truly welcome us here too. They truly are angels. Yeah, so big thank you for this experience, for the chance of studying here. It was yet another best time of my life, and it will always stay here and here. And yeah, let's be true ambassadors of NCKU, even though Chengong in the name of the university was a name of a very brave and famous general. It also means success, so I hope we all will carry on this legacy, we all become successful. I don't mean to start the next Microsoft, but we can all kind of just be successful in our own ways. That means just be fair, honest, and all good, and help other people no matter what we do. So let's thank you all very much. Thank you everyone, and it's been a great time, so let's ciao everyone.
Thank you, Martin. It was lovely. Mr. Boston. Please welcome Daniel to the stage. He is from the beautiful island of St. Lucia.
Good, it's on. First of all, I'd like to start by thanking our professors, our distinguished professors. I mean it. They really put us in the direction that we need to go to. And we all know without direction, we cannot complete, continue, or even face this journey that we all have had to go through, whether you're from Russia, Indonesia, from America, from Vietnam, from Indonesia, or from St. Lucia, or America. Today I want to talk about two things. Very simple. I'll keep it short and sweet. More than all the time. Opportunity and gifts. I'll start with opportunity. I think we already realize how much of an opportunity we all have been bestowed, whether you're a Taiwanese student or you're one of the many international students here. I come from obviously a very small island that you would need Google to find out where the island is. So I understand that not too many people have the opportunity that I have. And I think we all can share that same story as well, whether it's through family members, whether it's through friends, or whether it's through colleagues who are back home. I want us to take this opportunity, grasp it, mold it, and make it into your own. Just like Martin said, we don't have to start the next Microsoft, but we just need to play our part. And this goes on to my next point, gifts. Ensure that we all give a gift, not an iPod or an iPad or anything like that. I mean a gift from the heart, a gift from the knowledge and experience that we've all acquired here. The gift of friendship, the gift of love, and the gift of experience. I ask that you all give this back to your country, to your region, to your community, in whichever way that you know possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniel. Caroline.
Hello guys, good morning. I'm Carol. For those who doesn't know me, I got several mentions. Thank you very much. And then I would like to share first that I'm not really prepared, so please bear with me because I'm just a reserve, If there's no one who are prepared, I will be the one who's going here. And then actually, I wanna first tell you about my lessons learned because I think that everyone will share about their experiences, and of course a bit I will share, but most what I have learned. First, take risks because I got here because I took a risk. Because before I was working, but I'm not really contented in life, in my work, and I took risks. And I'm so fortunate that NCKU replied and told me that I will have a scholarship here. Thank you very much, NCKU. And then learn to go for what you want. Like this one, I want to deliver a speech. Because actually, in my, no. Actually, in my entire life, I've never been a valedictorian. So, come on, how can I deliver a speech on my graduation day if you will not be the top one? So, it's just so, I'm just thankful that some of the student council give me the opportunity. And then this also applies to you guys that go to what you want, which is being a master's student here in Taiwan. Don't hesitate to ask, right? So, savor the moment. Please savor the moment now because this is only, for me, I think once in a lifetime. I believe that everyone who's been Professor Don's student, he will always say this to first semester students, which us included, so guys, you truly feel like you have won the lotto. Because where can you get the scholarship that they will provide accommodation, allowances, and also free tuition fee without any ties or anything that will be bound or tie you here in Taiwan. Nothing. And you cannot find that in my country or anywhere else. So it's like lotto indeed, winning the lotto. Do not be afraid. As I said, take risks. Do not be afraid to join competitions. I'm very lucky to have an opportunity which rarely arrives. That actually, last 2 months ago, I'm wondering, what will I do after graduation? Here I go again. This is like college. Like after college, what should I do? Shucks, I have to work, man. No more allowances. Man, mama, where's my money? Alright, but then this arrives, and as one of my Filipino friends said, you know, Carol, being master, you don't have any options anymore. This is the second chance. Maybe the first time when you graduate college, you have the excuse to say, I don't know what I'm going to do in my life. But maybe after masters, you should actually say, you know what you will do. This is your second time to go to school and graduate again. And then, of course, since I really don't have any time to prepare, let me share you my acknowledgement in my thesis. Because I think not everyone will read my thesis or open it, or maybe just directly go to chapter 1, how to write it. So I will share my acknowledgement, so bear with me. I would like to start my acknowledgement by saying one simple quote. I'm a Roman Catholic and I'm proud of it. Fear not, I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous hand. This is from Isaiah in the Bible. Throughout my journey, I have trusted my God to lead my way. On every risk-taking I made, I have nothing and no one to turn to but my God. And of course, my family. On every risk-taking I made, I have nothing and no one to turn to. The Bible indeed is true for me. He did accompany me with all my journeys. He did give me strength through my family, and He did help me in all my times of need. I have held on to His words with all my trust and lead me to my success, which is one of my successes now. Thank you for all the blessings, indeed. Yesterday, I got a blessing again. I got stranded in Pukwanshan when traveling with my mom. And then this applies what one of my lesson learned. Do not hesitate to ask. One of my traveling companions said, there's only one bus there, a tour bus. Don't ask, it's a tour bus. Come on, we're desperate here. 不好意思，我们是外国人，可以帮我们吗？ We don't know how to go back. And then I really am thankful for them for letting us ride on the bus. Secondly, I want to thank my mother, Helen Uy, for all the support that she has given me. Sorry. She is the most influential woman in my life. She never tried to stop me from trying new things. And she gave me freedom to do anything I want. That's my rule number 1 in my life. Never destroy her trust. Because she gave me so much freedom that once I destroy it, I'm afraid that she will take it away. She emphasized how important education is, especially in a Chinese family like mine. I'm a Filipino Chinese, maybe some doesn't know. And usually women are, you will go to the guy family and take care of you. And my mom said, no, do not permit your husband to control you. That's why I will give you education. If you need divorce, go for divorce. She's the strongest person I know and admire. When my dad died, she never cried, only twice. Before we arrived in my province, which is 9 hours away from Manila, which I'm from there. And then after, which is the final time to say goodbye to my dad. But throughout the week, no. Whenever we try to help her, she will say, don't do that. Don't treat me like a baby, because if not, no, I cannot feed you. So I need to work. So do not stop me from working. Next, I would like to thank my advisor. Sorry, I want to thank all of my professors, but of course my advisor, like Vesna, I will thank my advisor only. Professor Hao Lin, for being ever so patient with me, for being so hardworking and caring to all his advisees. I'm proud and lucky to be his advisee. Never had I seen a professor who is devoted to his students. I must acknowledge his diligence on how he managed to reply to all of his advisees promptly. Yeah, sometimes 1 month, but no, 2 weeks, but as promptly as he can. Because, you know, despite his busy schedule and sometimes sickness, he managed to reply to us until 3 a.m. So that's very, I merit that a lot. That alone shows how dedicated he is as an advisor. Thank you, Professor, for giving us sanity, despite our crazy thesis writing, honestly giving us theories that we don't really know. My panel, sorry, Professor Don. I'm studying though. And thank you for giving us confidence that he will be able to graduate without many problems. Of course, there will some. Lastly, I would like to thank all of the people who have been with me in my IMBA journey. To be somewhat detailed, I want to thank all the my favorite professors, which is Professor Don and Professor Lim. Thank you very much. As you can see, I went to all of your classes. And then I'm thankful for my panel also, who have shared their insights, like Professor Victor Chen. I would like to thank some of my IMBA friends who unleashed the competitive side of me. Carol, I've done chapter 1. How about you? Okay. Now, some done in their defense. I have to be done in my defense too. And then, those who pressure me in a good way, and results for me to work harder. And to those who are so kind and patient to help me answer all my questions over and over again. You know, guys, you know who you are. Thank you for those who have supported me and have shared their thoughts, who became my brother, my boss, my leaders, my followers, and I would like to thank Forma Checker team for being so ever diligent in checking the thesis of all of these demanding students. And thank you also students for helping us to have less problem as possible too. And thank you, and lastly, and most of all, thank you NCKU for giving me such rare opportunities to find love, great friends, knowledge, and priceless experience here in Taiwan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carol. Lastly, we will have a PhD give a little speech. Please welcome Eric to on stage.
Okay. The bad part of going last is that you prepare something and then everyone ahead of you would say the similar thing. So all throughout this time, I just tossed my script out the window. So I have to start from scratch from here on end. Well, probably first of all, probably big thank you to all the professors. And special shout out to Professor Victor Chen. He was the one who recruited me in the Philippines. Like in my college, we were talking, and then I gave my application. A month later, my mom said, "Hey, you got a call from Taiwan." It's like, Victor Chen. It's like, who? It's like, and then we were talking on the phone. Next thing I knew, I was in a plane from going to Kaohsiung, and like, what the hell was I doing? 3 years on, I'm still asking that same question. 3 years on, but if there are two things that I would take away from this PhD program, is that first, character, it really was a character building experience. From the first day I came here, I got into Shengli 6. I saw Vesna in the room. Yeah, he was my first roommate. After that, our room leaked, so that's why I had to move out. and now I'm roommates with the guy upstairs over there. Yeah. It's a very character building experience through all the courses, all the term papers, all the group meetings, all the complaints that I poured my heart out to Professor Chan, Professor Zhang, Professor Lin. Thank you so much for the patience. Thank you so much. Like, they know, like these three, they know how much I both love and hate the fact that I'm here. Yeah, but still, despite all that, like I said, it's character building. I learned a lot. I learned to be independent. I learned to think things through. I learned to be patient with everybody, especially during thesis season. Everybody was hounding me in the RR. I mean, okay, I gotta admit, part of me kind of like looked for that, especially like as time went by. I kind of like the attention though. Yeah, but still, it's like, because I'm already like a professor back home as well, so being able to experience teaching, sharing my knowledge and experience with other people I have never dreamed of meeting and talking. Like in the first 28 years of my life, I've been talking to nobody but Filipinos. But in the last 3 years, man, like this is something that I can bring back home and boast to everybody, share to everybody how big, how rich the quality of friendships that I've formed with my classmates, with my professors. And really, that brings me to my second point, the friendships. Here in NCKU, because PhD, and I know my seniors, my distinguished seniors here would attest to this, PhD is a very lonely life. Because we have to do our research, we have to worry about getting that SCI publication, or else we will not be able to do our final defense and graduate. We have to do a lot of term papers. Our professors would give us the group work, plus at the same time we have to do our own individual work. I remember the first time in BRM and Professor Wu mentioned that, oh, for PhD students you have to do your own study. It's like all of us PhDs were like, what? We have to collect our own data within 2 months and then run all those statistical analysis in 2 months? Oh man. So it was a very lonely life because we have very different schedules, very different priorities. But those people who reached out to me, I'm so thankful to all of you guys. You know, just call me up late at night and say, hey Eric, you want a beer? But I'm in 7-Eleven right now, you want a beer? So like, yeah, go ahead, let's go. Or like, I'll be the times to like, I was calling some people like, hey, yeah, I'm so stressed right now, I want to have a beer. Yeah, actually, it's one of the first Chinese sentences that I learned. 我要啤酒吗? Something like that. So, the friendships that I built, that I've developed here, is one of those things I would also take away. And also, like, I'm sorry, I really need to highlight this part here. That being here in Taiwan, being here in NCKU, enabled me to fulfill one of my biggest personal dreams ever. Yeah. Because if without the help of some of the students that I have helped during the thesis, because of them, I was able to see in person Girls' Generation. Yeah, like, but when my friend gave me the ticket, I was so crying out loud. Like everybody thought like I failed the subject or something. But yes, I mean, yeah, special shout out to those people who helped me fulfill that dream. Because like, especially for those who are close to me, they know that at that time if I'm so stressed, I would just turn to Kim Taeyeon, Juk Soo-young, Lee Sung-kyu, Kwon Mi-young, Kim Hyo-yeon, Kwon Yuri, Choi Si-young, Im Yuna, and Song Joon-hyun. So yeah. So basically, the whole experience, and what I'm trying to say is that, yes, any one of us can come into an international program. Any one of us can get a master's degree, a PhD degree. Any one of us can build those dreams, aim high, work hard to get to fulfill those ambitions and dreams. But we should also not forget that experience that comes with it. Outside the classroom, outside of writing our thesis, you know, those times where we meet the people that we will be carrying on in our minds and in our hearts for the rest of our lives. That's probably like an equally big thing that we can get from this program. And I thank each and every one of you for sharing that dream with me, sharing this experience with me. And like I say, when I close, some of you I won't be able to see again, so I will see you when I see you. Thank you.
Thank you for all students who shared their great experiences for us, and we would like to express our big appreciation for your warm messages.
Time goes by so fast. Now everyone, student council, mainly Poi Poi, we have made a video. Now everyone, let's reminisce about the times we shared together at NCKU.
Ever since we were 10 You got friend in me. And you've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what I said. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Baby, you got a friend in me. You got a pal in me. And you got a friend in me. You got your troubles like I'm too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Darling, you got a friend in me. Now some of the boys might be a little smarter than I am, or bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them is ever gonna love you the way I do. Oh, it's me and you. As the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's a destiny, 'cause you got a friend in me. My baby, you got a friend in me. Now some of the boys might be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe. None of them is ever gonna love you the way I do. I just and as the years go by, our love will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. Baby, you've got a friend in me. You, me, you and me. You got a friend in me. My darling, you got a friend in me.
I hope you guys really enjoyed the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for attending our graduation ceremony in 2013. Now for the closing remarks, it's my big honor to welcome our extremely talented student, my co-host, Mr. Chris Arcia.
Okay, I know I have to do what everyone did before, but thank you, professors. I know you do so much. You check emails, you do group meetings, you teach lessons, people come to your office every day. It really surprises me because I don't know how you guys have any free time. I know all of you have families. I don't know how you guys make it happen. Let me thank Titi and Lexi to be asked Nayeon or why die 5 times a week, and to say why die just to eat at your desk every day shows the dedication that you guys have to this department.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me thank Sangwon, Daniel, Booty, and Lati. You guys are the student council members, and you guys put a lot of work in today. You've been through a lot. It's a very thankless job. We had empty movie nights, a terrible, terrible Christmas party, and a welcome party where freshmen were welcoming freshmen. But don't worry, tonight, guys, we'll prove them all wrong. Raps, the student council president, told me last semester that in IMBA, you guys know who your real friends are. And I'm very glad to have met amazing friends in this program. Here's a quote. Do not count the people that will go to your funeral. These people are not your true friends. Count the people that will bring soup when you're sick. They will be there for you. And let me give a special thanks to some of my friends. Carol, I know I make fun of your accent. Please forgive me. I cannot control my actions. Eric, you're almost done. Keep your head up high, and if they ask you for any more help, tell them Google it. Kenny, thank you for everything. You're the coolest boss I ever had. Apple, you're a good person. Don't let the world change you. I want you to change the world. Yes. And Gia, you're very, very cool. Top 5 person ever met. Okay. Now is the time for my personal message to the graduating class of Batch 103. Ladies and gentlemen, I had an epiphany a couple weeks back. It was in the form of a message. No, better yet, make it a mantra. A mantra to live my life, to improve myself and my surroundings. At first, I was inclined to keep it to myself and reap its benefits alone. But mama didn't raise no selfish boy.
That's right. That's right.
So I decided to share it with all of you in hopes for a better tomorrow. The mantra is, do more, be better. Ask yourself, did you take full advantage of what this program has to offer? Did you only hang out with your own kind? Well, to put it bluntly, you wasted your time. You had your own kind where you came from. Were you a partier who only hung out with partiers? Well, you wasted your time. Were you the one who only associated with your countrymen and taught English only in class? And spoke to others only if they knew your mother tongue? Well, you wasted your time. But to those who embrace what this program has to offer, well, be prepared. Through trials and tribulations, you will one day be future leaders. Do more. Be better. Do not make the same mistakes and travesties our forefathers made. This is your chance. No, your obligation to change the course of our future. Oh, man. You are equipped to do this. Tyrannical dictators throughout history have chastised you, imprisoned you, exterminated your kind. You are the most dangerous people in the world. You are the educated young. Throughout history, your people have changed the face of the earth. From Martin Luther King to William Shakespeare, the future is now. Do not be satisfied with the present. Do more, be better. The status quo is for people who didn't try hard enough. Read more, learn more, give more, sing more, love more. Be a better friend. Be a better employee. Be a better son or daughter. Be a better human being. Tonight, however, is a night of celebration. A celebration of your hard work and dedication. Tonight, we feast like kings. We will champagne and campaign until the AMs. For tonight is a night because this is no ordinary day. We will drink Tanqueray and Chardonnay. Throw away the Biendongs. Let's feast on filet mignon and wash it down with Dom Perignon. Enjoy a graduating class of 103. Tonight is your night. But come Monday afternoon, after the dust has settled, the confetti has lost its shimmer, and the hangover has subsided. You got to ask yourself some questions. How will you do more? How will you be better? Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the end of our ceremony. Thank you for everyone. And before we end, I have some few friendly reminders for you. Graduating students, we have the group photo outside, and please hand out the diploma case after you finish the group photo. Thank you so much.
Let's give everyone one more round of applause. Thank you. Good boy. Hit it.